you leave me, I'll do this. If you leave me, I'll do that. What did you mean?
Like she used to say like, if you leave me, if you're gonna do this, I will kill you.
But I don't really see that as a joke, and I don't think Helena does either.
Because I know, she used to do that all the time.
Did she do that over Facebook?
She did that on Messenger.
On Messenger.
On
okay.
Messenger, but she the old messages.
So they'd be on your Facebook though, wouldn't they?
It's like what if it's deleted? Like the messages are deleted.
Do you delete them?
No, I didn't delete it. No.
Okay. So if we looked at your Facebook,
it's like on old messages, like 6 months ago.
Okay.
Like 4 months.
Well, Facebook keeps messages for a long time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this afternoon, about 2:45 p.m, you were in your car, and you were waiting for her to walk past because she wasn't getting in the car with you this afternoon. And she saw your car in the Rudy Hill RSL car park. Were you parked in there?
Yeah, I parked.
Yeah. And she was walking through there to get Helena was walking through there to get home. And you drove past her and then around the block, and then a minute later, as she was about to step on the road, you drove your car right up behind her and swerved the car towards her. Is that right?
She was with her friend.
Yeah.
She was going to RSL.
Yeah.
And then I just drove and stopped. Like she was going there, I stopped here. I said, can you just get in? I want to take her. She said, and then her friends then let her, like Stephanie.
Yeah.
And then I said, can you please get in? She said, nah. And then they kept walking. I got off the car. I said, Helena, can you please get in? I want to take you home. They said, nah, and then they went.
Okay. So, was there an incident with a teacher from the RSL?
A teacher?
Yeah, someone someone from the RSL
came. A guy came, he said, you don't do this. I said, it's got nothing to do with you. I'm just trying to talk with him.
Yeah, so why would he come out with why did he come out?
Because I was off the car, and then I kept asking him, can you please come? I want to talk to you. Yeah.
Okay.
And he thought I'm just trying to.
And then you kept on doing laps in the car park.
I kept doing what?
Laps in the car park, waiting for her to come back.
No, I went and then my friend called me. A bus.
Yeah.
And then he said, it's okay, go, Stephanie called me, go pick her up, take her home. I went back. I was going home, and then he called me, Stephanie said, go pick her up, it's okay. I said, no, I'm going home. Nah, he said, okay, nah, go. And then I went back, and then I saw them.
Yeah.
And then I got off the car, I said, can you come? He said, no, her friends didn't let her.
Yeah.
And then I just...
Okay, or she just didn't want to go with you?
She wanted to go, but her friend didn't let her. Because they were talking.
I from what she said in her statement, she didn't want to go with you. She was quite frightened of you at that point. And then later on, so she went home with one of her friends, with her friends Stephanie and Jessica, is that right?
Yeah, Jessica, I think, yeah. I didn't know,
And there was some Facebook messages shared between yourself and Stephanie?
Yes, Stephanie.
Yeah.
I just kept saying, can you tell me where she is? I just want to hear her voice. What is she doing? Is she okay? And then she said, she's not with me, she left. She was walking to station. And then I messaged another friend, Jessica. I said where is she? Is she okay? She said, no, I saw her. And she was she told me off, she swore at me, and then she left. And then I messaged the guy, Abbas. And then I said where is she? Did you take her up? Is she with you? He said no, she's with Jessica. And then I was confused, where is she?
Okay. Alright, so we're just going to go through a conversation that you had with Stephanie this afternoon. Okay, so it just started out, you just wanting to know where she is, where Helena is. Is it Helena? Yeah. And Stephanie saying, I can't tell you, and Stephanie said that you need to give her space. First, so you agree when you come into custody here that you wrote down your Facebook details on a piece of paper?
Yeah.
For me, yeah. And Yeah, so we've accessed your Facebook,
Yeah.
and
So you did that to allow, you gave us permission to look for your Facebook. Is
Yeah,
that
you
right?
can even
you freely gave us that.
You can even check the old messages, the things that she
So
said.
just going to confirm, you freely gave us those details. Yes,
Yeah.
and you said that we can go through and look for those
Yeah.
messages.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, whilst we're on your Facebook, we saw a conversation that started today between yourself and Stephanie,
Yeah.
who's Helena's friend, so starting about 3:15. So you've just been basically, asking where she is, and Stephanie said, I can't tell you, and she said you need to give her space. Do you agree receiving those messages from Stephanie?
Because I didn't know where she is, I just kept asking.
Yeah, so
where
she
is
said, so even though she said,
if I didn't want to give her a
And
space,
then
I
she-
would just keep chasing them.
and so she said that's all she wants and needs, so she just needs space, and she's scared. So Stephanie has openly said she's scared.
Yeah.
And then you've gone on to say, tell her I'll burn her house down. That's come from your Facebook at 3:25. Even though Stephanie has said she's scared. Okay? So I don't know if that's
I wasn't even looking at the messages because I went home, I didn't know where she was. I just kept asking
So between...
I
when
messaged herself. I said
And then at the so that was at 3:25. Tell her I'll burn her house down. Do you agree to sending that?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have a look if you like. So you said that tell her I'll burn her house down after you've received the message from Stephanie saying she's scared, and then at the same time, leave her for a bit. She will message you when she's ready. You're scaring her.
But I said Stephanie, can you please tell her to call me, and then she kept saying she will do it now. She will do it now.
None of that's occurred yet. There's been no.
Yeah, there is messages she said she's calling you now. She's calling you now.
No, that not yet. So the conversation goes. So at 13 minutes past 3, you've tried to call Stephanie, and then you said call again. So Stephanie, please tell me, where is she? And she said, and Stephanie says, Amira, I can't tell you that, I'm sorry. And then you said at 3:24, I'm dying. And Stephanie said, you need to give her space. And then you said she's with Jess, I know. And then Stephanie says that's all she wants and needs, she's scared. And then you said, tell her I'll burn her house down.
That's not the whole thing, but...
Yeah, no, this is the whole conversation. Unless messages have been deleted by you. Did you delete any of the messages?
This is the whole conversation, from...
Yeah, the conversation it's this long. This is just the first part of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is more.
There's more, yeah. So even after Stephanie said she's scared, you
But
said...
I wasn't reading the messages, I just wanted to know where she is.
Okay, that's alright. So for that one, you reckon you didn't read it? So you still think that she would think it's a joke when you said tell her I'll burn her house down? You think that's a joke?
Because she used to tell me I was out, she used to message me, I'm coming to kill your family, sister. I knew she's joking, but...
Anyway, so at the same time, Stephanie said, Amir, leave her for a bit. She will message you when she's ready. You're scaring her.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you've had 5 minutes to read that message.
5 minutes.
Yeah. And then at 3:30, Stephanie has again said, Amir, let her be. And then you said at 3:30, after receiving those two messages, Wallah, I will kill every single of her siblings. Tell her to text me right now. Wallah, she knows I will do it. What does Wallah mean?
It's swearing, like Jesus.
Okay. So you're basically saying, I swear to God, I will kill every single of her siblings.
Sorry?
So is that...
Yeah.
That's what that means. Okay. And then at 3:30, Stephanie's replied, why are you saying that? Don't be stupid. She's scared of you. Give her space and she will call when she's ready. Yep. And then you've had a minute to read that, and then you said, Wallah, if I don't hear her voice right now, I'll make life for her like hell. Tell her to fucking call me. Wallah, I will kill her.
I just want to know where she is. She kept telling me she's not here, she's she's with Jess, she's with Abbas. I didn't know where she is.
They're saying give her space.
But she
doesn't mean that you threatened to kill her. And then Stephanie said, Amir, you really need to calm down. And then you said again, I will do it. What can you say about all those messages?
I'm just saying I was like worried about her. I just kept asking, where is she? Where is she?
So you were
Please,
worried.
please tell me, like even though like she knew like how worried, I said I'm dying. Can you please like tell me? Can ask my mom? I just like kept messaging, where is she? Where is she? No one would tell me like where she is.
Okay. Why did you need to know where she was so bad?
Because
you
like
knew she was safe.
because
you knew
like
she was with Jessica.
because every one of them they said like, yeah, she's not with us. Even Jessica, like she on the messages or on the call, she said she was with me for 2 minutes. She told me off and then she left. I don't know where she went. And then I called Abbas. I said like, I don't know where she is. She's not here.
Okay. And then.
He used to say, I took her somewhere.
And then at 3:32, Stephanie said, "What do you want from her, Amir?" Wallah, she's too scared to even hear your name.
Yeah.
So if you receive that, do you think that she's probably pretty scared of what's happening?
Because I didn't know if she's right, if she's like telling me the truth to Stephanie. Because she used to like sit next to me and then like she used like to talk bad about Helena, and then when she was with Helena she used to talk about like talking like bad about me. I didn't trust like Stephanie even like as
So because you didn't trust.
I didn't trust Stephanie.
Her,
I just kept asking, please, like where she is.
You then said, please understand me, tell her I will kill her. Stay with us, she says. Do you recall those messages?
Am I going to jail?
No, we're just talking.
Like, can you please just tell me am I going to jail?
Do you think you should go to jail?
Because I didn't do.
What?
I didn't do anything.
Telling someone that you're going to kill them.
Because I just wanted to know where she is, and she used to tell me that too. Like, you can check the old messages.
What, she used to tell you that she was going to kill you?
She used to say, I'm going to kill your little sister if you don't tell me where you are now.
You might have been joking around then, but she's obviously very scared right now, and
sorry.
You're right, no go.
So I ask you, when you say that she used to say these sort of things to you, okay?
Yeah.
Were you guys both very happy with each other at that point?
Yeah,
the relationship was in a really good place at that point.
Not all the time, no.
But like when those types of comments were made,
like she was really upset sometimes.
okay.
She was really upset. She used to say, I'm coming to kill you.
Do you see any difference in context and tone of conversation between then and then now?
Like,
did you see a difference or no?
No, because it used to be the same, even like same situation. Like we argued. I went home, and then like I didn't like reply to her messages because I didn't want to make it worse. And then like she used to say, I'm coming to kill your family if you don't tell me where you are now. I'm really worried. And then I didn't text her back. I said, Elena, can you just like wait? I'm at home. I'm not doing anything wrong behind you. And then she said, no, I'm coming to kill you where you are. And then.
Okay, so that's all over Facebook Message, is it?
No, like old messages, like really old, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Alright, well,
Not only months,
we can have a
she
look
said
at that.
like maybe like.
So she hasn't. So you're saying this happened two months ago. So not within 2-3 months has she ever said anything like that.
I never said that anything like this. We used to because we used to joke around like with this kind of stuff. Even that time I was just joking around because I didn't.
First you said it was 6 months ago. Now you're saying it's 3 months ago, and then now you're saying it's.
I said like all the time we used to like joke around.
So you're saying that it's something.
I don't remember like exactly when, but I'm saying like from like.
And that's on messages.
On old messages.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, we'll be able to find them.
Yeah, but
so
if it's deleted because like I don't know if they are still there.
Yeah.
Do you regularly delete messages?
No,
from people?
like when she's upset, like she doesn't want to talk, and then I'm upset. We just delete the messages because we don't want to say like we used to say like I love you, and then like.
Yeah. Well, if they haven't been deleted, then we'll be able to access them.
Like
so.
it's deleted from Messenger, but you can like there's like somehow you can find the old message.
Yeah, we'll be able to find them.
Yeah.
So if they're there.
Because she has said that, I'm not lying. You can like it's Facebook, you can like find it. You can find the things that even she said that too.
Okay.
Because like we used to like all the time like because like.
Did you think these messages were getting relayed to Helena when you were speaking to Stephanie? Did you think they were going through?
No, because like she said like she's not with me. I don't know where she is. And I say, can we like?
So
I said I just wanted
But
to.
you
know
said
how
you said tell her I will tell her I will kill her. So you
because
wanted,
she said.
but
like,
you wanted these messages to get through to her. Is that right? You were
no,
hoping that-
because she wasn't there. She said she's not
Well,
here.
then when you say tell her,
I just wanted to know, like, Stephanie, like, I'm really, like, worried. I'm serious, like, that I'm saying this kind of stuff, so she
That
can't.
doesn't really come across that way.
just listen to the question, okay? So you were speaking to Stephanie the whole time, but you were asking about and trying to get in contact with Helena.
But
right?
at the first point, she said
Yeah,
she's
just
not.
listen to the
So
Saj.
you've said tell her I will kill her. So you're saying by you saying that you didn't intend for her to go and tell her anything. Is that what you're trying to say?
I just wanted Stephanie to know that I'm really, like, upset, really worried about that I'm saying this kind of stuff, so she can, like, tell him that he's worried about you, like, call him back.
Okay. So
I
you
didn't,
just,
like,
you
I
just said
didn't,
this-
if, like, I could message, like she has a messenger, I could, like, message this kind of stuff to her. Like, why would I message, like, Stephanie?
Because usually in a conversation, when someone says tell someone something, they intend for them to
But
tell someone something.
Yeah, but at the first one she said she's not here, so I knew, like, if I say this kind of stuff, like, she will do something. She will, like, know where she is. But if I want, I could,
So,
like, say this kind of stuff
I
to
think
her face.
I think that you think that she was there because
No,
Stephanie's been relaying messages back. Leave her for a bit. She'll message you when she's ready. You're scaring her. So obviously
she said that
Stephanie
after.
has.
She
No,
said that
this
after.
is before. This is before. So obviously you have some kind of inkling that Helena is there because Stephanie's relaying information back from
But I
Helena.
messaged, like, Stephanie, like she said.
Alright. Okay. And then you said, tell her to call me right now. And then Stephanie said, okay, she will in a little. Okay, she will wait a little bit. So she's given you confirmation that you're going to get a phone call. But then you've gone on to say, well, if she wants her mother alive, tell her to fucking call me. Do you agree to saying that? And then Stephanie said, she will, Amir, stop threatening her like that and she will call you. And then you said, tell her right now.
Because, like, it's like at the first one she said, like, she's gonna call you right now in 2 minutes. Like, I kept messaging, like, for half an hour, 15 minutes, she didn't call me up. So I didn't know where she was. I said, can you please, like, tell her, like, where she is?
Well,
Like,
she
to
said
call
that
her.
she was going to call you. You just
But
had
she
to wait.
didn't. But so how can I wait? Like, when she's keep, like, telling me, like.
Anyway, then you said, well, I'll tell her this is the last day of her life. I'm fucking serious. And then she told you that you need to calm down.
Was she here,
And
like, by
then-
herself or her parents?
And it kind of just goes on a bit like that. And then at 3:41, you said, well, she will get hurt. Well, really bad, tell her to call me.
Because she didn't call me. It was like half an hour. I kept messaging. She didn't.
Half an hour. So from the first message, which was at 3:13. Yeah, so we're at half an hour now. I know, and then you said, I know she's with you. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, at the end, because, like, she used to, like reply to me, like, after 2 minutes, and then, like, I messaged, like Jessica. She said she's not with me, and then I messaged, like, Abbas. He called me, said he's not with me. She's not with me.
Yeah.
And then so I said, so who's she with? I said, I know she's with you. Can you please
And then
say?
at 3:48, you said, well, I'm going to fuck her house. Bye. That's it. She's fucked really bad.
Because, like,
And
no
then,
one.
well, she will die. That's it. Bye. I'm going forever. Just tell her.
And then after that, I went to her house, and
Yeah.
then I went to her house. I was with her sister and her brother. I said, like, Irina, like, is out with her friend, and then, like, I said, I talked to, like, her sister. I said, like, can I please your phone? Can I use it, like, so I can, like, know where she is? I messaged, like, Stephanie. Like, she didn't believe that I'm at her house. She said, take a photo. I took a photo. I sent it to her, and then she said,
Hey? I haven't got those photos. They're on Stephanie's phone. Or Jessica's phone, sorry. That's basically... Okay. And then after all that you went to work, did you?
I went to work, and then, like, it was like at 10. I was really, like, worried. I didn't know, like, where she was, because, like, I didn't see her, like, for 8 hours. and then I went to her house. I just like, they were like outside, and then I got off the car. I went upstairs. They closed the door. I just knocked on the door. Then they didn't open it. I just like keep knocking. I say, Helena, are you serious? Like, what's wrong? Because like she didn't open the door, and then I went to back here, and then I knocked on the door. They didn't open it. I came like at the front. I was like sitting there, like even like 15 minutes. They didn't open it, and then like she thought like I'm going to do something. But if I wanted to do something, like I could, like she was with me. I could see her like when I was like saying get into the car. But I didn't message her. Like if I wanted to say those kind of stuff, I would message herself. I would message like her friends.
Because you knew that Helena wasn't replying.
So I would say like even like, but I said 7 cameras like, because like she didn't tell me. She kept like playing around. She will call you. She will call you.
Okay, so before you mentioned that during this half an hour you were pretty anxious. You had no idea where she was. You were a bit worried.
Yeah, because she was only with 3 people. Like I asked like every single one of them. They said like we don't know.
So it didn't occur to you that she didn't really want to see you at the time?
She's at somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know if she didn't want to, like she would just like go. She wouldn't stop. But she stopped, and then her friends like didn't let her.
Yeah. Okay. So would you agree that this conversation isn't really? You're not really joking around in this conversation. It's pretty serious. You know, you're a bit worked up.
If I was serious, I would message herself. I just wanted to Stephanie to see like how I like upset and like worried I am, so she could.
So if you were upset and worried, how I don't understand how.
Because she thought like I'm not serious.
So what you just said 2 seconds ago? If you were serious, you would message what? Who?
Like if I wanted to mean those kind of stuff that I said, I would message like Helena and say it to herself.
So what? But why haven't you been messaging Helena? Like why were you messaging Stephanie then?
Because like she was with her. She was with Stephanie.
Where's Helena? Does Helena have a phone? You said you'd use her phone. Where's Helena's phone?
She has a phone, yeah. But she doesn't have a data on her phone.
Okay.
So you were that adamant about going to see Helena, but you didn't want to see Helena, so you started messaging Stephanie. Is that what you're trying to say?
I went to her house. I waited there, so I thought like she's coming. I can talk to her, but she didn't. And then I went home because like I didn't know where she was. I kept messaging Stephanie because at last she was with her. And I messaged Stephanie. I said, "Is she with you? Where is she? Please tell me." She said, "No, she's not. She's not with me."
And then when tonight when we went and saw you at her house, how long were you standing out the front before we arrived?
I was just like 10 minutes. Like I was sitting. I just knocked it on the door. They didn't open it. I just want to say, Helena, I just want to see you. Like why you are doing this? And then they didn't open it.
So, kind of an indication. What do you think that meant? What do you think that meant? That she didn't want to come to the door, and you. Why?
Because like she, I feel like she's really upset and she doesn't want to come. Also, so I can stay here. She comes, and so I can talk to her to see like what's going on.
Okay. You reckon that Stephanie told you that that Helena wasn't with her, but all she said is that, Amir, I can't tell you that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because like she didn't tell me, I can't tell you. So I didn't know if she was with her. I said, can you really tell her?
But then towards the end you said, I know she's with you.
Because I called like Stephanie, like Jessica, Abbas. They said like they're not with us. So at the end I said, I know she's with you because like, you're replying like this.
Okay. Alright.
Because if I wanted to message this kind of stuff, I would message her. I just
but you said in the past that you have messaged those kind of things before.
No, she used to text me like we just like not as serious. Like she used to text me like, if you cheat on me, if you go to work and like look at the girls, I'll come and kill you. Even like she was happy sometimes, but she was sometimes upset. Like I was going to work, like my phone didn't have like charge, so I couldn't reply her back. And she said, I'm coming to kill your family.
When was this? Do you remember?
When I was working like in a butchery.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
We are 2 months back then. It was like 5 months ago.
What phone is what? Her phone. Yeah, Helena doesn't have a phone, does she? She's got a phone, but it's got no number attached to it.
Yes, she doesn't have a SIM card.
So why do you keep saying, oh, if I needed to talk to her, I would have called her directly?
It's a messenger. I didn't say I would call her. I said I would message her. She has a messenger. Yeah, Facebook.
So why didn't you Facebook message her?
Because, sorry?
What? So why did you choose to message Stephanie rather than
Because
Helena?
she was with her at last.
Okay, so you knew she was with her.
I saw them together, and then I messaged her, is she with you? Can you just tell me? And then she said, no, I can't.
So why
tell
didn't you try and contact Helena?
She doesn't have a SIM card.
But before
You could have talked to her on Messenger, like you just said.
I messaged her because it doesn't have a data. How can I?
So you saw them together. So today you knew they were together today. Yes.
Yeah, but she said she's not with me.
No, she didn't. All she said was, "I can't tell you that. I'm
So
sorry."
it means that she's not with her. If she was, she would.
But
Yeah,
then
she's
later
here.
you said, "I know she's with you."
Yeah, because like I said, I called Jessica Abbas. They said like she's somewhere. I didn't know like where she was. They said like she's somewhere.
So all this time you know,
I
it's
didn't-
possible that they could have been together.
I didn't know.
That's what you're
I
saying?
didn't know like like where they are.
Okay.
But Abbas said like I took her like somewhere. Don't worry, I took her somewhere. And then I said where is somewhere?
All right. Yeah.
Can you just say like am I going tonight or not?
It hasn't been determined yet.
Am I going to court?
Constable Haynes leaves the room.
So he's just going to get the Sarge. He's going to ask you some questions about how the interview was run. Okay.
Yeah. Can you just say like what's gonna happen?
Yeah. We'll sort all that out in a minute.
Did she
okay?
say that she's leaving
Leaving what?
living like this relationship?
I think she told you that today, didn't she?
But she always like I said like Lina, I'm leaving you, but we like came back because we really love each other.
So it's a matter for yourselves.
Can I see her?
well,
Not today, not tonight.
No, we'll have to discuss that at another time. Okay.
Like, am I going to home tonight or not?
We'll have to discuss it. Okay. So it's not up to me. It's up to the custody manager. And he determines.
But if I wanted to like really do that, I went to her house. I was with her brother, her sister. I kissed her mom. I said, she's out with her friends. And then I was talking to her brother. I said like she's coming home. I went to her house.
This is Sergeant Murray. He's going to ask you some questions about how the interview was conducted. Okay. Constable Haynes and Eddie leave the room.